First and foremost, good day everyone. Thank you for being here. I am Monhamir Amarani, the group leader of Group 7. Approximately, I am here to discuss or try to cope with reinforcement theory together with Arman Arcelius, known as Armando. Edsmar Omar Hussein and Claricel Francisco. Later on, we will know more about how important the theory of B.F. Skinner and what are the differences between the positive and negative reinforcement among the punishment and extinction. Absolutely. Just focus on the screen and lend me your ears, and here we go. B.F. Skinner. Just a little background of B.F. Skinner, aka Bruce Frederick Skinner, was an American psychologist, behaviorist, author, inventor, and also a social philosopher. Considered the father of behaviorism, and also take note, he was the Edgar Pierce Professor of Psychology and Harvard University from 1958 until the retirement in 1974. So, ibig sabihin, siya yung professor ng psychology sa Harvard University from 1958 until his retirement. Nag-retire siya during 1974. And also, just a little background about sa kailan siyang pinanganak. Bruce Frederick Skinner, born in March 20, 1904 at Susquehanna, Pennsylvania. Doon siya sa US pinanganak. And died August 18, 1990 at the age of 86. At the age of 86, namatay siya sa Cambridge, Massachusetts sa US din. And now, let's proceed to the reinforcement theory of motivation. Reinforcement theory of motivation aims at achieving the desired level of motivation among the employees by means of reinforcement, punishment, and extinction. Ibig sabihin, ang pinaka-target or the motivational goal of the reinforcement theory is to reach the target level of fostering employee. When we say fostering employee, ito yung mga positive relationships with your leaders and peers. Ito yung yung mga overall employee experience at yung mga shared priorities, experience, and values. And dito pumapasok yung mga motivation through positive reinforcement, punishment, and extinctions. That's true. Reinforcement approach, which can be both positive and negative, is used to reinforcement desired behavior. Punishment acts as a deterrent to undesirable behaviors of the employees. Extinctions refers to diminishing the probability of undesirable behavior. So, ibig sabihin, through the use of reinforcement, punishment, and rewards extinction, that can be both positive and negative. And it is used to reinforce the desired behavior. Punishment serve as deterrence and desirable habits of workforce. Ibig sabihin, yung mga relationship between a behavior and its consequences in reinforcement theory. Yung pinofocus ng theory na to is yung cause and effect. Just like, for example, you choose to work hard today because you know hard to work can get you more money in the future. Likewise, parang sinasabi dito, if you can make more money, you will likely desire to work harder. Ganon. Parang sinasabi dito, yung reinforcement theories, pinapakita yung mga behavior as being environmentally controlled. Ibig sabihin, what happens to the individual when he or she performs some task or action. In simple term, kung ano yung galaw mo, yun din yung mga nai-invest mo sa sarili. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the positive reinforcement. So, when we talk about positive reinforcement, it is the act of rewarding a positive behavior in order to encourage it to happen again in the future. As in getting an A on this test was the positive reinforcement I needed to continue studying. So, meaning to say, positive reinforcement is the act of rewarding a positive behavior. Yeah. So, bakit nga ba na sinabi na positive behavior yung positive reinforcement? Kasi it creates a pleasant and rewarding experience para ma-encourage yung mga tao. And also the desired behavior to be repeated. Ibig sabihin, it also increases motivations and self-confidence, and nakakatulong siya to establish a positive habits and routines to the people. That's why sinabi dyan na we need to continue studying about the positive reinforcement. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome Arman Arcelius, aka Armando.
Negative behavior followed by removal positive consequences. Very simply, extinction equates to lack of reinforcement instead of getting something good to strengthen the behavior, or having something added or taken away suppress the behavior. Nothing happens from the perspective of the child. The behavior no longer works to get desired reinforcement anymore. Employee being denied overtime pay is one example of extinction in the workplace. Employees are usually drawn to works on weekend and do overtime due and extra pay and overtime benefits. When overtime pays is removed, the positive reinforcement is no longer available to motivate them. So, yung extinction negative behavior followed by removal positive, bale, parang tinatanggal niya yung positive consequence ng isang aplikante sa kanyang trabaho. Like for example, yung mga overtime na works, parang denied. Di nila nilalabas yung pay ng isang employee, yung ginagawa nilang overtime. So, as an employee, dapat alam nila yun. Kasi, yung iba kasi, parang tinetest nila yung kanilang employee kung gaano ito katatag sa kanyang trabaho.
Good morning, ma'am. Punishment. Negative behavior followed by negative consequence. Reinforcement means you are increasing a behavior, and punishment means you are decreasing a behavior. Reinforcement can be positive and negative, and punishment can also be positive or negative, or reinforces positive or negative, increase like likelihood or a behavior response. Reinforcement theory of motivation aims to motivate staff through reinforcement. Punishment and extension reinforcement theory in the workplace can be positive or negative as long as it reinforces the desired employee experience and behavior. So when we talk about the punishment, in the context of the reinforcement theory is the psychology. Punishment refers to the introduction of the unpleasant to adversive stimulus in the response to a behavior, with the goal of decreasing the likelihood of the behavior occurring again in the future. Unlike the reinforcement, which aims to increase the strength of behavior, punishment aims to decrease or weaken a behavior. So there are two types of the punishment reinforcement theory, positive and negative. Positive Positive punishment involves adding an adversive stimulus of discouraged behavior, like for example, giving a child a time out. So sa negative punishment involves taking away for this the discourage of behavior. For like example, the parents make take away of teenager privilege.
Hi, I'm Clarcel. Now I will be discuss about the last theory of reinforcement, which is the extinction. What does it mean by extinction? Extinction, negative behavior followed by removal positive consequences. Very simply, extinction equates to lack of reinforcement. Instead of getting something good to strengthen the behavior, or having something added or taken away to suppress the behavior, nothing happens. Extinction highlights the importance of relationship between behavior and consequences. When a behavior is no longer reinforced or given courage or to strengthen, the behavior tends to decrease or disappear because extinction is a way to limit or eliminate the undesirable behavior by removing the reinforcing elements with those behavior. So one of the example is employees in the workplace is being denied overtime pay. Employees are usually drawn to work on weekends and do overtime due to the extra pay and overtime benefits. When overtime pay is removed, the positive reinforcer is no longer available to motivate them. So, other example is if the employee used to receive praise or other term that motivates them to their performance but suddenly stop receiving it despite maintaining the same level of performance, the behavior may eventually decrease due to extinction.